Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. The topic which we are going to do today, it is about the conquest of Makkah, which was done during the time of Prophet peace be upon him. Before reach to that time when Prophet ﷺ, he conquered Makkah, we should know about some facts about the prophethood of Prophet peace be upon him. Prophet ﷺ received the revelation in Makkah, and therein he was ordered to teach and spread among a society drowning in ignorance. When Prophet peace be upon him called the people of Makkah towards the true message of Allah, they all denied and turned against Prophet peace be upon him. Although he already spent 40 years among them and known as a Sadiq, the truthful, and Al-Amin, the trustworthy. Still, the people of Makkah, they refused to listen to message from him. Then the disbelievers of Makkah made life intolerable for Prophet ﷺ and other Muslims. Prophet peace be upon him asked a group of Sahaba, they are almost 15 Sahaba, to migrate to Abyssinia, which is present Ethiopia, because the ruler of that country, Negus, was a just ruler, and he was a Christian at that time. Later on, he became Muslim. He allowed Muslims to stay in his country, although the disbelievers of Makkah did their utmost effort to bring them back. This is the first migration made by Muslims and known as the first hijrah, the first migration in Islam. Still, the situation was very hard for the Muslims who were still there in Makkah. And his leaders and disbelievers of Makkah became more angry and started to tease more Prophet peace be upon him and Sahaba. It was really a very hard time for Muslims, and they were hardly managed to live in Makkah. By the time some people from Medina came to Prophet peace be upon him and entered into Islam, they invited Prophet ﷺ and other Muslims to come to Medina and live there a better life, which is impossible in Makkah. So Allah ordered Prophet ﷺ and Sahaba to migrate. They were migrating in small groups, and lastly, Prophet peace be upon him and Abu Bakr Raziallah Ta'ala Anhu migrated from Makkah to Medina. In Medina. Now, the question was that the Meccan people, the Meccan Muslims, when they migrated from Makkah to Medina, they don't have anything with them because they left everything back in Medina. But the people of Medina welcomed Muslims from Makkah with open arms. They gave them everything which is necessary to live. Prophet peace be upon him created brotherhood between them by giving responsibility of one Meccan Muslim to one Madanian Muslim. They gave shelter in their homes, allow them to work with them to earn, and give them share in their properties. This is the best example of brotherhood in the history of mankind. 6 years have passed in Medina. One night, Prophet peace be upon him had a vision that he is making tawaf of Kaaba and sacrificing animals. During that time, people they sacrificed animals even in Umrah. Visions of prophets are always true. Next morning, he told Sahaba about his dream, and they all set for Umrah. It was 6th year of Hijrah when they reached near Makkah in a place called HUDAIYBIAH. Disbelievers of Makkah did not allow them to perform Umrah and asked them to come next year and perform Umrah. This time they have to go back. Then they made a treaty agreement of peace with Muslims. Although the conditions in treaty were against Muslims, that later on proved in the favor of Muslims, but Prophet peace be upon him accepted all the conditions because only Allah knows that these conditions are going to be in the favor of Muslims. The leaders of Makkah they broke the treaty, and then Prophet peace be upon him decided to conquer Makkah. In the 8th year of Hijrah, he, peace be upon him, with his companions, entered into Makkah and reached near Kaaba. Prophet peace be upon him emphasized on refraining from fighting unless Quraysh attacked. The Muslim army entered Makkah on Monday 11th December 629, 18th Ramadan, and it is 8th year of Hijrah. The entry was peaceful and bloodless on three sectors except for that of Khalid's column. He, Prophet peace be upon him, broke all idols. There were around 360 idols were there inside and outside the Kaaba. All the people of Makkah gathered there. Most of them were those who did very bad treatment to Prophet ﷺ and other Muslims. They forced Prophet ﷺ and Sahaba to leave their hometown. But they all are standing in front of Prophet peace be upon him, head, heading down their heads. And Prophet ﷺ, he turned to them and said, O Quraysh, what do you think of the treatment that I should accord you? And they said, Mercy, O Prophet of God, we expect nothing but good from you. And then Prophet peace be upon him, with all his merciful nature, forgave all the people by saying, Go, you are free. He forgave all those people who used to tease him a lot and forced him to leave his hometown.